there's a strength to her that I always crave to bring to the screen, especially for South Asian women.
Hey, it's Kristen, and today we're chatting with Deepti Gupta. You might know her from High School Musical, the musical, the series, as well as the upcoming Tribeca film, India Sweets and Spices. I'd love to hear kind of how you got involved in this project and a little bit more about your character.
My part, Bhairavi, I fell in love with this part in the film. For me, she, there's a strength to her that I always crave to bring to the screen, especially for South Asian women, because a lot of dramas that I saw growing up in India had women that didn't have a lot of agency, and there's a lot of, depending on the men or trying to get what they want and not getting it. Here was Bhairavi, who was an activist, and things didn't work out, but there's a part of that activism that is still very much present in her life. And to me, there's an activist in me as well. So I was like, yes. So I just loved that in Bhairavi, I got to kind of represent the moral center of the film, and how everybody finds their own truth and authenticity through that. The idea of sisterhood, we talk a lot about women empowerment, and so much of it is so hard sometimes, because as women, we all have different journeys, but we also all have the same journey. And so how do we find each other in that journey and support each other? Because we don't always fully understand what your just talking you and me, I don't fully know what your personal challenges are. So even as I stand with you and for you to support you, there are some things you have to do in your life. And I feel like that is so present in especially among women, that we do really struggle to support each other. And for me, in the film, the moment when we are able to come together, as friends again, is just so like, the possibilities that it's possible.
You're also in High School Musical, the series, playing the dean of Nini's school, very
Yes.
prestigious dramatic academy. What has that been like?
I am not a singer, although I'm taking singing classes right now.
Very nice.
So the saving grace for me was I didn't have to sing in High School Musical. But being a part of that show was just, I loved being on that set. Tim, who's the creator and producer of the show, executive producer, he sets the tone. It just feels like a family. And I mean, I would say all the kids, because they are kids to me, they are just so talented, first of all, and beautiful, beautiful souls. I've had some great conversations with them over lunch. And just to get to be a part of a show that's about young people, for young people, but also has great soul. Like I was like, well, this is probably not a show I would watch. But then when I watched it, I was like, oh, this is a show I would watch. And the conversations we had on set about just, the story dynamics and the relationships. I feel like Tim thinks very deeply about the world he's created. And he's very conscientious about the characters and the relationships he's putting together. So I just absolutely loved being a part of the show.
The school that you are playing the dean of is a little bit different for Nini, than what she's used to. A little bit stricter than she might have imagined a creative school would be. So
Yes.
For maybe young people that want to get into acting, do you have any advice in that realm?
When I was younger and I told my father I wanted to be an actor, he was just really scared for me, because it is not a profession that has a lot of financial stability or financial security. So there are a lot of people who I feel like present themselves as naysayers in one's life. So if you're a young person, just know that will happen. And I'm here. I'm proof you can do it despite the naysayers. The thing to do is keep following your passion with learning. and I'm still learning. I'm working with a new teacher. He lives in Australia. We Zoom every 2 weeks, and the learning keeps you fresh, keeps you on your toes, and expands just what you can do as an artist, as an actor. And read stories, read plays, and find community. It is so important. And if you don't have community right now, just, I don't know how to say it, and it seems so cliche to say it, but there are people who are meant to be part of your community. Sometimes it takes time to find them. And if you get good mentors, do not leave them. Get everything out of them. And as someone who has mentored a little bit, I would say that mentoring someone who wants to learn is pure joy. So never feel like you're taking something from them. Mentoring someone who wants to learn, it reinvigorates for the mentor themselves this like joy of learning and joy of the craft, and it's a gift.
Is there anything else that you want to share?
There's a Netflix animated TV show coming out this fall. It's called Ghee Happy, and it's created by Sanjay Patel, who had a short film that was nominated for Oscars, I think 3 years ago. And basically, it's for preschoolers and elementary school kids, and it's using Hindu mythology and the characters from Hindu mythology to teach a lot of kind of modern day lessons, but also connecting Hindu mythology philosophy with that. So that's coming out this fall. And I think I can say this. I haven't heard otherwise. There's a Kung Fu Panda animated TV series that's coming out, and I'm going to be in that. I don't know what else I can say about that.
That's
so I'm going to
awesome.
just
That's so exciting. You are booked and busy. If you like this one, you can check out more of my Tribeca Film Festival coverage right over here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.